Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Sword Coast Legends. What are we doing this time? I still need to find Martimal within the Goblin Caves. And that is what we shall do. I think I know where she is. I have not looked it up. But I do know that there was an area that I did not explore within the Goblin Caves because I was like, whatever, there's probably nothing down there. You don't get completion rewards for exploring everything in this game, so why even bother? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because we needed to do the side quests, and the side quests are the most important part of any video game. I don't care who you are or what game you're playing. If you do just the main storyline, I feel bad for you. For instance, I've never beaten an Elder Scrolls game because I refuse to do the main storyline, and then I get bored because I'm like, this game has no point. You just wander around doing side quests. Where's my through line? And the game's like, it's right here, and I'm like, it seems awfully fishy. There really should be a point to your video game, Bethesda. Now that being said, I have beaten two. I forgot there were traps in here. Fantastic. I have beaten two. Okay, one second. I'm getting taken a little bit more damage than I want to, so we're gonna just scorch and raid this person, and hopefully we're gonna get back here. Yeah. So Fallout 3, and Fallout 4. Fallout 3. I mean, it's my favorite setting. Just because I grew up in and around DC. Okay, let me lie. I grew up around DC. I grew up in Southern Maryland. I did not grow up in DC, so don't make a liar out of me. But I'm encumbered because I need to sell all my crap. Okay, that's too much. Done. Okay, we need to get rid of more stuff. I'm so tired of having to get rid of more stuff. Broken sword hilt. Like this is a quest to something. It's gotta be. All of this I can sell for fat profit. Junk. Can I drop junk? Drop? Oh, I can. I've just been carrying around all this junk. Why would I do that? Okay, so in here is definitely where I thought my friend Martimal might be, but I was clearly wrong. So let's keep on going.
Of course.
Okay, there's nothing over there. Let's go. Okay, no, not up there. Let's see. Are these paths over here, or do you think they're just edges? Let's find out. Yeah, like the gameplay in Fallout 4 is, in my opinion, superior to Fallout 3. But I love the location of Fallout 3 more. I feel like it was, even though it was all gray, like literally everything in Fallout 3 is gray. I was so familiar with the location that I was fine with it.
I can do that.
Can you?
Once. As you wish.
Now, that being said, Fallout 4,
Of course.
it was fun. It's probably the most fun that I've had in a Fallout 4, in a Fallout game. Okay, those are empty buckets.
Right away.
But it just, did I not go in here last time? Oh, it's a mimic.
I'll help
Did I
you.
know that it was a mimic?
Heads up.
I feel like I fought this guy as a mimic last time. Get on the melee range, please. Every time. I think every time it may trick me. Every time. Where was I then? Oh yeah, and like I have played Fallout New Vegas, and here's the thing. I like it. My game doesn't it my save file always gets corrupted, and I don't know why. And like there are times when like I'll do backup saves, and all my backup saves will get corrupted, and I'm like, it's got to be something that I'm doing.
Right away.
But at the same time, it's also so annoying. So I haven't really gotten that far into it. I know that people absolutely love that game. Okay, there's something here, right? Like, do I just gotta search? What do I gotta do here? There's a chest that I have clearly never opened. Do I have to go this way?
Where there's a secret door, there's
There we
treasure.
go. Just have to wait there long enough. And by the way, yes, I did get an achievement for that. Didn't get anything good, but it's an achievement all the same. Here, you don't need to be doing this because you're gonna move slow. I also have played Fallout 76. I like it, but I'm not a huge fan of the always on component of the game.
At once.
As you guys probably know by now, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with always online games. I love them plenty. Like, don't ever like let me tell you otherwise, because like here's the thing, I've been playing an MMO off and on since I was like in middle school. So like I've been playing them for plenty of time. I never get super great at them. And that's my own fault. If I just put in the time and the dedication, I'd be better. Honestly, one of the reasons that I probably am not better at them is because I don't always have a super duper reliable
Of course. Right away. I can do that.
internet connection. Like, it does what I need it to do, but at the same time, tends to dip down when it wants to. I'm exploring just every nook to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I thought Martin Mall was going to be on the first level of the Goblin Caves, and I was clearly very wrong about that. So now I've got to come up with something else.
As you wish.
But yeah. So,
of course.
in brief, those are my thoughts on Fallout 4.
Right away.
Actually, let me go a little bit more detail.
I can do
I have
that.
never played
At
to
once.
any real degree Fallout 1 or 2. I do own both of them, as well as Fallout Tactics, I believe. And I can honestly say, oh, she's probably over here, ain't she? I can honestly say that. Oh, she's 100% over here. One sec. Oh, did I ever get the key? Is that the problem? It's mechanically locked. Cool. So, mechanically locked. Okay. So, let's see here.
Sure.
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh no, come on. We've got to be able to do this. Okay, you do that, and then you go here.
What's up?
You go
All
here.
right.
You go here.
I'm here.
And you go here. That is not what they were looking for, huh? You go here. Okay,
All
one
right.
second. This is clearly what I need to do, correct? Like there's something here, and you're telling me these are not buttons, those are just something else. Okay. What if do I have something I can like drop on these? Let's see, inventory. I don't have any more junk. Miscellaneous, consumables. Like, what if I drop this? Like I see the thing. I see what I need to do. See, that one definitely got depressed. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Okay. Take off. Okay, so
As you wish.
100% depressed. And not like the sad kind. Oh, there we go. Okay.
At your service.
Okay, she just not quite on it. Is that what's going on? It looks like she is. Is there another button somewhere? All right, let's go see if there's another button somewhere. All right, so this is our first puzzle in this game, and we are about to. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. I sees it. I'm a genius.
By your leave.
All right, everyone, follow me. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Whoa! What in tarnation are you doing? Besides ignoring my attacks.
Incoming!
Goblin, you're next. And then we're totally taking out this sneaky goblin. I feel like we should have gotten some kinds of crits there or some such nonsense. Just saying.
As you wish.
Okay. Hello, Martimal. How you doing? Who are you? I'm Martimal. Remember? One of the merchants in the caravan. I don't remember. I am very sorry, Martimal. The mercs dragged me away and gave me to the goblins. It's been horrible. I never imagined that they'd send a rescue party after me, but I am indeed grateful. Why would the mercs take you? We didn't come to rescue. That's a lie. We did. I found a letter saying someone named Martimal betrayed us to the mercs. Did I find that letter? You know what? I'm going to say that. No. Well, okay. I confess. I don't have the energy to fight. That's right, you don't. The mercenaries offered me a fortune to tell them we'd be, where we'd be, and when. And for my troubles, they kidnapped me and sold me to these goblins. It was a mistake, I know that, but they offered me a lot of coin, and I've suffered greatly. You know what? No, yeah, give me one reason to, like, I should let you live. Let's see if he makes it. I kind of just want to get him back there and then just tell everybody. That's a trap? Oh, it's not a trap. I 100% thought it was a trap. Ramshackled corpses. Anything else fun in here? Ooh, there's this. That's amazing. Okay, let's get out of here. We have completed everything, and now we can go back to where we wanted to go in the first place. Am I going forward into this cave? Well, forward also leads out, so I think that's okay. I honestly can't remember anymore.
Of course.
Let's go up and over.
Right away.
I feel like a game that I would love to be able to figure out how to play one day on here would be what is it called? Oh, like Champions of Norath? Like if I could figure out a way how to hook up a PlayStation 2 to the computer and get that recording, 100%. I would give y'all like the single best playthrough of Champions of Norath. I say the single best playthrough because I've looked for playthroughs of Champions of Norath, and no offense to any of those people, they're kind of boring. Like even more boring than me, which I know it's saying a bit, But with Champions, you 100%.
I can do that.
Like no one talks in their videos, and I'm like, come on. If you're gonna put a video up, you can talk. Now, granted, all those videos are like 15 years old,
At
which
once.
I mean, I understand. It's an old, it's an old game.
As you wish.
But it's like pie in the sky dream. That's a dream that costs money because I think you just got to get a capture device, and I might have to bring TV into my recording studio. And I say studio even though it's just an office with a desk on it.
Right away.
I also keep
I
like
can
you
do
know
that.
all my D&D books here, if that means anything. Is it this way? It is. I've already
Once.
already started going the wrong way. I'm all discombobulated in here. But yeah, Champions of Norath, that was a fun game. I think that if the multiplayer servers are still up
course.
for like remote play in the second game, I would have to find a way to get like 4 people who would consistently want to just jump on and play through that game with me. Because I've never played. I have played 4-player. Never mind. I was gonna say I've never played 4-player, but I 100% have. But it's rare, and we did a lot of battling. Turns out in the second game, the best character I feel like for multiplayer, in terms of like PvP, is 100%.
I can do that.
The lizard. I don't. What are they called? Are they lizard
At
folk?
once.
Something like that.
As you
It's
wish.
those
Of
shamans.
course.
Because they have this one like it's like astral wind or something like that, and not only does it deal damage, but it also pushes people back, and being able to push people back makes it so they can't reach you, and if they can't reach you, they can't hurt you, and if they can't hurt you, they will die. Like it got to the point, remember one time where they were like, "Listen, don't do that move anymore," and I'm like, "Well, get good. Come on. You also have range attacks. Why don't you use them?" Let's see. Listen, I am chaotic neutral, and I'm all about that coin. That's like, I think that's ultimately what my character wants, is just all the coin. A little greedy? Yeah, just do it. I'm not going to be the straight cut person this time around. Added an Ashen Quarterstaff. That might actually be good for me. There might actually be an item in this game that works. +1 to all fire damage dealt, +1 to cantrip damage, and 2-handed. Yeah, see, that is not too shabby. So that is going on. Ooh, it's a pretty staff too. Because that's really the most important part of this game. Can I sell stuff to you right now? Let me see what you got. Oh, I can. Perfecto. Do you have like a limit of how much money you have on you? No, you say. Good, because I'm going to get rid of all of this. And now I am rich. Look at all of this. Consumables, miscellaneous. Like, do I need any of this? What would I need a parchment for? Anything? I don't think so. Turns out I'm going to need all of this at some point, and I'm like just... I've destroyed any chance of anything good happening to me later in the game by being... Alright, one sec. Dark Dew. What does this do? Anything? Yeah, give me this givey. Okay. Don't need a Harper's Rink. I'll keep the journals for now until I don't want them anymore. Armor of Darkness. One second. We do weapons +1 slicer. Eh. But this Armor of Darkness, it's kind of similar to. Let's see. Well, tell me what do you? Oh, you can't. You don't show me what you're actually wearing right now, do you? Oh yeah, no, you're a rogue. I'm not. You're not. You can't wear that. Alright, Jarhild. Let's get out of here. Let's get past the tutorial area.
Finally, you return. Took you long enough.
Listen,
Bellamy?
I had side quests to
Did
complete.
that blasted halfling
Jarhild.
get himself trapped behind bars again?
Calm yourself. Jarhild. Bellami's dead.
I mean, of
Bellamy's
course
dead?
he is. Blasted halfling. I told him that Lightfinger's temper of his would get him into trouble. He and that sister of his would both fly off the handle at the first chance.
I am so sorry for your loss, my friend. But we really must get going. We have a camp set up just outside the gates of Luskan. We can rest there, plan our next move, and say final farewells to your friend.
Aye,
If we must.
I would like that. It's more than I'm used to getting when losing a friend in battle.
And when you are ready, we have a friend in Luskan. The man who forewarned us about the attacks. He will want to meet the survivors of the ambush.
Who is this friend
He is a
in Luskan?
contact we're working with on another quest. I don't wish to trouble you with such details now. Let us continue to Luskan, and we will answer your questions there.
Luskan's a bit of a hive of
We've cleared out
scum.
the mercenaries for
Some
now.
would even say villainy.
We weren't targeting your caravan anyway.
That's
Make
true.
your
They
way
weren't.
to
I
our
mean,
camp.
they would if they
We'll
knew.
make sure the caravan gets to Luskan safe.
They wanted to kill all of the
Of course.
what are
It
we
is the least we can do,
burning
considering
hand
how much
people?
you've lost.
Is that my guild?
Thank you, Elf. A little rest would do me good.
I bet a little ale would do you better.
We have plenty
Larthar
of
knows
both
what's
at the
going
camp.
on. A little bit of ale does anyone
We'll
better.
see you there.
Oh, what's up, Jarhild? Okay, so Hamid, I don't hate you, but we're gonna go with Jarhild here because we got this. I feel like okay, we got a cleric, we got magic, we got a rogue person, and we got a fighter. That's the classes that we need. Head to Luskan.
I can do that.
All right, do we just go this way? Actually, let's. Jarhild, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? What you got? 8% chance to parry an attack. Okay. What's here? Ooh, honor guard. Oh, that's interesting. How's your shield? What's your shield do? I mean, I'm liking what Jarhild's got so far. I'm glad that these things are proprietary and that only she can use them because that makes sense. A little bit of clipping right there. Okay, am I going the right way? Yeah, here we go. The high road? Have I been this way? Yes, I have. I have been this way. Okay. Except we're going to Luskan. This is officially the farthest I've ever
A
gotten.
trip
this
to
game.
Luskan is as solemn as it is uneventful, and the caravan reaches the gates of the city without further incident. You've heard much about the thieves, gangs, and swindlers of Luskan,
Told you.
and you steel yourself for lies, bribes, threats, and false smiles. In a city where guards are just thugs who deal their brutality for a wage, the only things you can count on to protect you are your friends and your ability to protect yourself. And if Lerathar's stories are true, there are worse things in Luskan than its criminals,
Like
as monsters
sisters.
walk beneath, in the ruins of the ancient city of
were-rat.
Lusk,
Oh, there's two of them.
now known dismissively as Luskan's sewers. Even the company of new friends and allies is cold comfort after the loss of your guildmates. The death of Bellamy Lightfingers weighs heavily on your mind, and while Jarhild doesn't speak of it, you know it weighs on her as well. With the help of your new companions, you make camp outside the city gates and settle down to wait out the night in fitful sleep. In the morning, you and your companions will walk among the infamous streets of the City of Sails. But your mind is filled with demons, and the night refuses to pass quietly into day.
Ooh, I'm having another dream. That means you get to have all kinds of purpley, wispy shadows around everything. Okay. Is everybody having these dreams? That's interesting. Okay, let's see. Anything good around here? Ooh, hey, Nettie. What's going on?
Home. Home. I can't go home.
Nope, it's because you died. Why can't you
They
go
say
home?
demons come out of my dreams. I died for a lie, for no purpose. It just wasn't fair.
I agree with that. You shouldn't have died. That was not cool of those guys.
Destiny. The world's end. I can never go home.
Now with that attitude, oh, she just disappeared. 1 second, and then who are you? Oh, it's Gil. How you doing, Gil?
Can you help me? I seem to have lost my way.
Yeah. Gil, could have sworn you were dead. What's going on?
Talk, I breathe, I lie in my dream. No, none of those things. Not anymore. I think
You're doing all those things right now, buddy.
This gate is shut. There is only one way left.
You trying to railroad me? That sounds like something I do in my dungeons. You can go anywhere you want, I say, while making it so you can't go anywhere at all.
Judgment, children of the abyss. Here is laid bare the truth. You serve the Mad One, devourer of hope, dread general of the gibbering hordes.
Dread General sounds pretty badass. Finger, we killed you. No, it's a lie. We do not serve demons. You question Tomikos' orders. Surely you can see your way. You make accusations. You know what? No, we killed you.
You fulfill the instinct of
There's
the
some
abyss
demonic
soul.
stuff going
Your
on in the
demon
background
lord
here.
must swell with pride
I know y'all
for
can
every
hear it.
righteous life you end in its name. The world perishes in fire or in shadow, and there you stand, at the heart of it. My order was right to keep watch of you, right to see you die.
Again,
You are
we
blind.
didn't die.
I pity you.
We
Such a
actually
creature as
defeated you.
were worthy
It
of
was slightly close, but I've definitely had closer fights. I'm just saying.
At once.
Okay, let's anything good up here? No, there is just dead people. It's that demon here. With a demonic voice. Hey Dretch. What's going on, Dretch? Now that my friends is a demon. I am not your master. I will destroy you, demon. Yes. Bow to me, spawn of the abyss. I mean, should I just play into this demon side? No, because I really don't think I am. I am not your master? I wish I had a question mark.
No, you serve the master. The Mad One calls to you. Come, he calls. We answer.
Maybe. Where are we going? I guess up here? I thought you said... Oh, you are coming with me. What's up? Oh, there's something in here.
Was it for glory that you ended the world?
You think it's the skulls that are talking to me? I'd like to believe it is. I never, ended the world?
Not yet. But the world is ending. And blood is on your hands.
Blood is on most of the hands of the characters that I've come across so far. Let's be honest, we're all mercenaries.
Right away.
What's up, Dredger?
I can do that.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, you guys. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep going this way. Hey, it's,
You
Tasseless.
have come here to see the birth of a new god. It was, after all, a sacrifice that made it possible.
Again, I haven't died?
For no reason.
Oh, it's Balami.
Rage and ceaseless pain, as will the world. It will come to pass.
You died trying to save our friends. You died a hero? That's true. We tried to save you. This isn't fault. Step away from my friend Drow or die. You died a hero.
Because it was supposed to happen. He was a piece on a board in a game played by gods and demons.
I don't think demons are
You
on the
will
same
see,
levels
my
as God.
friend.
Like, no offense.
We are siblings in purpose.
Some of them
if
are.
not
Like
in
Orcus.
blood.
If this ends up
He
being like a
calls
game
to
against
you
Orcus,
as he
100%.
once
Orcus
called
could
to
probably
me.
take on some of the weaker gods. Can you take on the god that was just laughing? I don't know about that.
Morning to you. Clearly you had another rough night, the way you were tossing and carrying on while your
You
head was
guys
on
were all
fire.
with me.
Aye, it was rough. Got a bit of a headache this morning, I
You
do.
were with me, Jarhild.
I worry that these nightmares could be prophetic.
It sounds
As
like
if
they might be.
someone's trying to communicate with you. Perhaps it is best to suffer through them until we know who and why.
This looks a little bit like the loading screen for Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. You have you have your dwarven rogue. You have is there an archer in that game? There must be. I'd be surprised if there isn't. It's probably like a ranger of some kind. You got your fighter. You got your necromancer. I guess this looks more necromancer-ish. And then you get like your mage, and you're just like, what? Okay. Let's see. I worry these nightmares. Blah blah blah. Did you say you had a contact in a Luskan you could? Why would anyone do that? But no. You said you had a
His name
contact
is
in Luskan, right?
Soranel Noonshadow. He's a wizard and a bit of an information
Soranel
broker. He
Noonshadow.
asked us to find survivors of the attacks on your guild and bring them to him. He can help you.
Cool. Do you yeah, how would your contacts
He's
know
a
about these
diviner.
attackers?
He likely foresaw
Oh,
it with
divine
his
magic. Diviner
foreseeing
magic.
equipment. I've seen him do it before.
Boring kind of
Gets all
magic.
smug
It's the-
about it when he works.
Remember in 3rd
He also
edition, they
trades
were
in
like, hey, if you
information.
want to be a diviner, you
Perhaps
certainly
one of
can.
his contacts
And
heard
specialize in
plans to
it,
attack
because
your
it's a
guild,
week, you only
and
have
he
to give
wants
up
to know
one
why.
of your
He's an elf.
other
I'd go with
schools.
the magic
Everyone else
bit.
is like, you have to give up 2. But diviners are like,
Aye, he hasn't steered us wrong yet.
it's not that good.
To be
They've gotten
honest,
better, actually.
true
The
trust is a
divination
luxury
magic
at the
in
moment.
5th edition,
I need certain
all the categories in
information,
5th edition, in my
and
opinion,
he's the
are
only one
much
who can offer
more
it.
evenly like divided up between everything.
It
And
pertains to my own personal
I'm very
quest.
happy with it, but it makes it
I'm
so
sure
like
there'll be time
diviners
to
aren't just
explain
like
our
trash
paths
anymore.
remain crossed for the
You can
near
have a
future.
divination wizard, and it would still be
Aye, I'd rather get
still
right
be
to work than spend all
A-okay,
morning jawing
no
out here in the open.
problems.
Aye,
You don't feel like
all
you're being
business.
held back
Like that in a
because
woman.
you wanted to
Get
peer
in line,
deep into
you
the future. Get a room, you two,
She started it.
Aye, and I'll be finishing it too.
if you know what I mean.
I can tell this is going to be an interesting
This is why I
day.
have 2 dwarves in the
The
party.
gate's not too far from here.
It's just
Big
for the
wall,
sexual
huge
chemistry.
doors, can't miss it.
We might be wanting to check in with Tarlin. Make sure we're square on the caravan job. I'm not holding out hope for a glowing review.
Keep
Why
heart,
not?
my new friends? I have a feeling that the help you need is just through those gates.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. A long road ahead. Another achievement. I got 2 of them so far. Boom. Jarhild.
What do
Oh,
you
everyone's
need?
got stuff. Do you have any tactical observations to
We've
share?
got to get into Luskan and see this contact of theirs. If he knows anything about why we were attacked, he might know who we should be stabbing next.
I agree with that. I'd like to learn more about
Aye.
you.
We haven't had a chance to talk very much since she joined up, have we?
No, we have
My
not.
family goes way back. Back to Mithril Hall, if you believe
Mithril
that.
Hall.
Our family scattered from there after Shimmergloom attacked. And we returned
Shimmergloom?
when King Battlehammer signed the treaty with the Many Arrow Orcs.
Oh, I forgot that we were in the Forgotten Realms. I was like, Many Arrow? I have one of those miniatures.
Aye.
I have
We
like
were
the
smiths.
King Obold
I
Many
know,
Arrow.
be
Like
still
I have
your
that
heart.
miniature.
But we were good. Me clan got the name Stoneforge because it says me ancestor could forge stone into a blade fit for battle. Why you'd want to do that, I'll never know. Me ma and dad
Why
left for
wouldn't you
Mirabar
want to
just
do
before
that?
I
You
was
can't
born.
have a stone sword? That would
Looking
be
to expand the
amazing.
family business, they said. Too much competition from other
He'd
smiths,
always
I
have a
say.
blade. That's just smart
Me
business.
dad was anything but stupid. That's for sure.
And that is for
we
sure.
made good coin there. And we made a name for ourselves in Mirabar. I worked in the forge as a wee lass, swinging a hammer right alongside me dad.
Child labor should be
Funny
illegal even in
remembering it
dwarven
now.
society.
I'm not sure I
I
hated
realize
it
that
as much
you
as
are
I thought
technically
I
a
did.
child until you're
Well, I
about
need to
like
get a bite.
75, but still
Maybe we'll find some time to talk later.
should be outlawed.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't be. Don't worry. Y'all get really tired of talking to me by the end of this. Larthar, you're the other dwarf.
Something you need?
Any
You and
keen
your
insights
friends
you'd like to
fight
share?
like you've seen a skirmish or two.
It's true, we have.
It'll be fun sneaking off and stealing things while you do all the work.
Okay, that's exactly sort of what happened in my last
It's not
real
much
life
of a
D&D
tale.
campaign.
I was born in Westgate, near the Sea of Fallen
Me and the
Stars.
barbarian
My family were
destroyed
traders.
a pirate
They
crew
moved out
while
of East Drift and
our
saw a home among the
druid
humans.
and our
My
cleric
father
rogue
made a lot of coin
went
very
and
quickly
rescued
there.
someone below decks.
Mostly doing things
They
he shouldn't
didn't
have
do a
been
single
doing.
attack roll that entire
Bribing
game.
officials for shipping contracts.
Well, we took out
smuggling goods into and out
6
of town, that sort
plus
of
another
thing.
6 plus like another 6. We probably took out like 20 crew members. It was fantastic.
My mother never approved of my father's business. From the day she found out what we were up to, she started making contingency plans.
That's smart. She should.
She wasn't going to let Pa's problems bleed over into family.
Exactly. She sounds like a
She
smart woman.
was. I'm alive because of her. Finally, my father's Sturges came home to roost. They were murdered by rivals. And my mother took my siblings and I, hopped on a caravan, and moved us all the way west to the City of Sails.
I thought it said the city of
And there
snails
we
at
have it.
first.
How a fine young dwarf like me got mixed up in a place
Now,
like
listen,
Luskin.
I don't think you were ever a
No,
fine
this
young
really
dwarf.
takes me back. But I have some sleeping and resting that needs
You may have
doing.
been a young dwarf,
Maybe
but
we
you were
could
never
wax
fine.
nostalgic another time.
All right, sounds
Don't
good.
be a stranger.
I won't be a stranger. I'm gonna go talk to her and maybe find out why you are friends with this
What
person.
can I do for you?
Do you have any thoughts on our
We
situation?
met under tense circumstances, but things will get easier from here on, if the gods will it. The sooner we meet with Soranil, the sooner we can both be on our way.
I agree. I'd like to learn
There is
more
not
about you.
much to tell. I have dedicated myself to the search for a relic called the Moon Tear. A relic of Sehanine, lost decades ago as a result of my own childish ignorance.
Yeah, that's not good. What happened?
I remember
why
I was
why
around
were you allowed to
15
have
years
it?
old.
And
A toddling babe by elven reckoning. I had a friend, Serik. The best companion a young girl could have.
if you know what I mean.
But my parents did not approve of our friendship.
Well, I wonder why you lost a precious relic. Why didn't they approve?
My parents told me our family had a sacred duty. One that meant we could not afford such dalliances. I found out not much later that
They
they
could
were
have told
right.
you what that
My
duty
parents
was.
scolded and punished and eventually
Like,
kept
listen,
me from my
the more
dear
information
friend,
you keep from people,
the one child
the
with
more
whom
they're
I
not going to
could
know
play,
why they shouldn't do stuff.
laugh and experience joy.
Or, alternatively,
One day,
the
I was
less
out
they're going to
playing
know why
on
they
my
should
own
do stuff.
when a group of travelers approached me. They said they were hungry and in need of supplies, but I could tell that they were drow. Even then, I knew what that meant.
That's racist.
But, consumed by my childish anger and ignorance, I decided that... Gods forgive me. I decided that a confrontation with the drow would be a fitting punishment for my mother and father, for denying me Serik's companionship.
How'd that go? Let's see. You were just a child.
But it was
I'm gonna
no
wave it off.
excuse for what I did. In a fit of pique, I gave the drow travelers directions to our village, hoping to... I don't know what I hoped. I wanted my parents to hurt the way they made me hurt. But what happened was much worse.
Did the parents die?
The drow turned out to be forward scouts for a raiding party. They invaded our village.
Oh no,
killing
you!
and capturing
You're the one
my
with the
people.
tragic backstory.
My family. We had been given the sacred honor of protecting a relic of Sehanine. While ransacking our home, the drow took the Moon Tear.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, listen. That's just mean. You were young and couldn't have known how it
I
would have
knew
unfolded.
of the drow.
Yeah,
I
everyone
knew
knows of the
what they were
drow. They
capable
suck.
of.
None of them are nice.
just-
Even the nice ones are kind of
I
like
thought such tragedy was
cold,
the thing of stories and fables,
distance aloof, if you will.
not of real life. I search now for the Moon Tear, both to recover it for my goddess, but also in the hopes of making amends for my sins, for my wrath, my ignorance.
Yeah, we'll find
I'm
it.
sorry.
Trust me. This is why I'm talking to you now.
exhausted. If there's
so
nothing
that we can
else,
find it later on in the
I'd
game.
like to take a moment and reflect.
We're gonna do all the side quests that
Lady
I
of
come
Dreams
across that
go
I
with
know
you.
about. That probably means we're not gonna do all of them, but we'll do enough of them. Why are you letting me click on this sack of flour if I can't click on this sack of flour? And then you, young
What
necromancer.
can I do for you?
What do you think about the situation?
I've spent precious little time in Luskan, which is fine with me.
He is
Anytime I'm
so
here,
uppity.
I wind up getting mugged or kidnapped or blackmailed. It's not a pretty town.
Listen,
Where should I begin?
why are you so whiny?
Well, I was born in a small village near Longsaddle to very young parents who were farmers just because their own parents had been farmers and had all died the winter before.
That's not good.
No,
if people
they all
died,
killed each other.
oh, they killed
An
each
ancient
other.
family feud. Very
Fantastic.
tragic, really. My ma told me it started over the ownership of an enormous tomato and grew from there,
It's
as these
tomato?
things do. When I was born, my ma and da hoped I'd be able to help them out on the farm. But really, they'd have been better off hiring a farmhand. It's like they didn't realise I'd be born as a baby and not as a strapping lad of 13 years.
Is that how old you are now? Like parents, like son.
Sure, I like parents. Mine were just a little dim, that's all.
Listen, I honestly
might
don't
not
think
know
you're
to
too
look
much
at me
smarter,
now,
Hamid.
But I was a scrawny child, and I was of little use on the farm. I tried very hard, but I never really took to manual labour.
That's
so my parents
obvious.
did what I believe any other loving parents in their situation would do. They sought around for someone willing to trade. A son for a son. And the next thing I knew, I met my Uncle Kipper.
That is terrifying.
You know,
they just traded you?
Remembering all that now,
No wonder
I'm
you're such
starting
a
to think that maybe my parents weren't as
insufferable,
loving as I
you
once
know,
thought.
fool.
If you don't mind, I'd rather like some time to think.
Please think.
All right, you know where to find me.
Okay, that is enough exposition for one episode. Next time we start up here, there's only one thing that we're gonna do, and that is explore Luskan and probably talk to like everybody. I feel like next session is gonna be very like roleplay, lots of talking, lots of answering. Let me know if you guys want me to do something besides listen to all the voice acting. I can certainly go ahead and click through. But until that time comes around, y'all, I hope you enjoy yourselves. Stay healthy, stay safe. Go for a walk every now and then if you can. It was snowing yesterday where I live. So, like, if you can't, I get it, 100%. But yeah, y'all take it easy. I love you, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.